Hey everybody! How is your Saturday today? There we go. Just learned something new. So my week has been a little tough. I've been dealing with chronic fatigue pretty bad. And I decided that I would just buckle down and really make sleep a priority this week and get to bed early every night. Oops. And get to bed early every night this week and just kind of get rid of all the other stressors. And that's what I did. Oh, I got let's see. I got two things this week that I wanted to share with you guys. I can't remember if I just left off mid-thought about my week. Yeah, so I'm feeling a lot better. I just made sure I got lots of rest, and I forced myself to go outside and go for a walk today, and that made all the difference in the world. Really just helped me get my energy back and feel better. So I don't know if it was the walk or what I was listening to, but either way, I do feel a lot better. So, hi Christina, how are you? I'm doing good. I'm going live on a Saturday. This is a first. I've never done that before. I wanted to show you guys this really cool phone case that I got. It's, oh, where did I get it? Oh, I got it on Amazon. It was $19.99. It's just a cool, oops, wrong button. It's just a cool little selfie light camera. This has a button on the back of the phone as part of the case, but you can kind of hold it down and it will dim the light or brighten it. Let me see, let me hold it down again. There it goes. Can you see it go down? And then it brightened it again. It's really cool for taking pictures at night. Can you see the difference? Wow, that's bright. That's my overhead light doing that. So yeah, I got that. That's pretty cool, huh? And it's feels really cool in your hand. Thanks, Christina. I don't like the way this light is reflecting off of my face. There, that's better. Much, much better. And then something that I've been waiting for all month is this little silicone sponge makeup applicator. I ordered this off of the app called Wish, and I'll show you what the app looks like. This is the app. It's called Wish. It was literally $1. $1. That's it. Let me just check something here. Okay, I just gotta put my phone up here on the holder so I can see what I'm doing. Okay. There we go. Silicone sponge, $1. It's a lot skinnier than I thought it would be. It's really kind of firm to the touch. But if I put it on my face, it kind of reminds me of maybe just skin. It's got kind of a tacky feel to it. So I have not tried it out yet. It's about the size of the middle of my palm. I have not tried it out yet, but I'll use it tonight to see what it does. Yeah. So kind of cool. $1. So I don't know if you noticed, but I got a new backdrop behind me, black. I'm not sure if I like it or not yet, but it's something different. Oh yeah, the silicone sponge, Christina. Yeah, I'm curious too. I don't have my hopes up too high. Just because it's such a flat surface, I don't know if it's going to work the way a sponge would work. But let's go ahead and get started. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Lisa Fino, and I am a white status unique presenter. And you can share my video down here, which I would really, really love, or you could subscribe up here, or you could friend request me. My name is Lisa Fino, or you can go to inpursuitofglam.com. If you see anything here tonight that you really, really love and you really, really want, you can go to my website and get it. So let's start out by, oh, I also want to mention before I get started, I'm going to use one part of this, but I just want to tell you guys about it because it is such an awesome deal, and it is all the things you need to get started with a good makeup look. And we just happen to have a special on it this month. So I'm just missing one piece of it. Oh, here it is. I found it. So every month Younique does a kudos special, and this is our kudos this month. It's these 4 items. It's called the Flawless 4. It's $99, and it's normally $139 if you were to buy these all separate. So this is everything you need to get a flawless face. It's just the right stuff to get you started. So it's a $40 savings. That's huge. Huge. Oh, you like the background, Christina? Yeah, I figured the contrast would go good with my blonde hair. So I'm going to start out with some of the Glorious Primer, which is part of that Flawless 4. And we're just going to use a little bit. Maybe I need a little bit more than that. How are you doing tonight, Christina? You got any plans? And if you don't use primer, you really should. It is wonderful at creating a barrier between your makeup and your skin. You don't want buildup or toxins to get in your skin, so the primer helps keep a barrier there. And it also gives you a nice palette to work with. It makes your skin really smooth, fills in all the holes, the fine lines, so your makeup sits on top and looks really clean and smooth. And it also helps with larger pores. It kind of fills in those little dips in your skin, that way you have a flat surface to work with. You want to eat, but you're afraid. Uh-oh. What happened? Are you sick? Laying down on the couch. Maybe if you're sick, just try eating some soup or something, huh? I myself am trying to make sure I drink lots of water today. I have been guzzling it down because I think I've been kind of dehydrated as well. So, all right, so we got our primer on. We're ready to start makeuping. Crackers, yep, there you go. When in doubt, eat crackers, right? So let's start off with doing our brows. I actually should have did that first before I put primer on, but it's fine. No harm, no foul. And eyebrows, I'm going to use our brow palette. Mine is looking a little bit dirty here. Okay. Better. Brow palette. So I'm going to use the I gotta spray my brush with rose water. The rose water is just gonna allow the pigment to really stick to the brush and intensify the color. I got my roots done, so I didn't get the whole thing highlighted. Just got a touch up. It might look lighter because of the background. So I'm using the darker color on the brow palette to just outline my eyebrows. And I'm really going to try to take my time here and do a good job. I mean, I always try to do a good job, but today I'm really in the mood to do makeup, so. And what I'm actually going to do is spray my rose water on this piece of tile, because every time I try spraying my brush, I usually miss it, so. I know better than to even try. So let's go back to outlining the brows. My contact wants to give me trouble. I can feel it wanting to pop out. Oh, it's all right, Christina. Have a good night. I hope you feel better. It is actually pretty nice here this weekend. It's not like super, super warm, but when I went out for my walk this morning, it was probably about 50 degrees or so. It was just perfect enough where you're not breaking out into a sweat, but you're not freezing either. So I think if my energy holds up this weekend, I think I'm going to start getting up even earlier than I already do in the morning and start going walking, running. I haven't done any exercise or anything in 2 weeks, so I really need to pick up the pace here. I have a weight loss goal that I set for myself at the beginning of the year. I want to get down to 135, and I have about 15 pounds to go. So I want to get back out there and start running before I start losing my muscle memory in my legs. Because I was working out about 5 times a week at the gym. But I think it's getting warm enough outside where I don't need to go to the gym. I would prefer to work out any day of the week outside before going to the gym. I like running. So I'm kind of excited that time of year is finally here. So I'm just shaping my brows with this dark color brown here. And I'm not in any hurry, so I'm just taking my time. Just taking my sweet old time. You know what's weird? I used to be so good at this brow before, and now for some reason I'm so much better at this side. I don't know what has happened with my skill level here. Maybe it's just switched for the moment. So what I try to do with my eyebrows is I try to make sure I have a straight line going from here to the arch, because I want that to be the highest point right there. So I'm also doing that on this side as well. And it looks like I got a little dip right there. I'll have to fill that back in with some concealer. Okay, let's just go for it here. I keep kind of pussyfooting around and not putting any color on the brush. I'm always so worried that I'm going to go too dark. Okay. So now we are going to, I'm just going to take another angled brush. This is just a short angled brush. It's stiff. And I'm going to dip this in the setting wax here. And we're just going to set those brows so that they don't move. Everybody must be out and about on this beautiful Saturday. And I'm totally okay with that. I was only able to go live once this week. So I'm kind of anxious to get back into it. You know what I found right before I came online? And this is really kind of for other presenters. And I didn't get a chance to really look too much, but I was kind of excited at what I found. Let's see if I can get my phone up here. I was looking on the internet for, okay, so if you have music playing in the background of your videos now, Facebook is really cracking down with that and putting people in Facebook jail for using copyrighted music. So I was trying to find like instrumental music or copyright free music, and I came across a site called Audio Jungle. This is it. And then there was another one called Envato. That's Envato. Where you can like buy packs of music. Like I found one pack on Envato. It was $19, which is, I don't know. It's a lot of money to spend on music when there's so many free sources of music everywhere nowadays. I mean, I already have Amazon Music, but it had some really cool music on there, and I think the pack that was $19, it lasted like 20 minutes. So, I mean, if you just bought one now and then added on a little bit later, you could use that music because you bought the license to it, and it's just like instrumental music, but it's like pop or house, so it's got some energy and some beat to it. So I was checking that out right before I got on, so that kind of looks promising. I mean, it's better than, you know, having your lives with no music. I mean, that probably doesn't make a lot of difference to people on the other side, but when you're sitting doing the live, it's kind of, you know, it gives you a little boost of energy to have some music playing in the background. So I'm gonna have to look into that. So I'm just gonna straighten my brows out here, kind of blend that color in, and we put the wax on it to set it. So I have an idea tonight for a look that I want to do. Okay, I had to pull my stool up. I feel like my back's starting to hurt. It's a kind of like a sunset eye. It starts out like yellow gold and then goes to a pinkish color. So that's kind of the look I'm going to be going for tonight. And to do that, I'm definitely going to use this color here on palette 5. Maybe this yellow color here. I might use a different yellow though. So let's just try it out and see what we come up with. So I'm going to take a crease brush. This is just an ELF brush. And I'm going to dip it in that pink color. And we're going to really work on getting this pink here in the corner and on most of the lid. Hi, April. I'm doing really good. So much better than earlier this week. How are you doing? I actually was messing around earlier. I've already put my makeup on once today, took it off. So this will be the second time I put it on. But I've been feeling so tired and chronic fatigue-y that I haven't been able to do much this week. You're doing good. Got any plans for this Saturday? Or Sunday? No, I wanted to do this. I should have did this before. I'm just going to put tape on my eye. I think that's too big of a piece. Let's go a little bit smaller. And if you've never seen somebody do this before, it's just to give you a straight line for your eyeshadow. Okay. Allergy season. Boy, I don't like my pinned comment on the bottom there. I can only see one comment at a time. It's kind of a bummer. I might have to take that off of there. Yeah, I've only tried it a couple times myself, but it does make a bit of a difference. What kind of allergies do you have? I have to say I feel so thankful because I've never had them. I have quite a few family members that get allergies really bad. My brother gets it really bad. My mom used to get it terrible. But me and my dad, we never got allergies. So I feel very blessed to not have that problem because it looks just so miserable. It's like there's not much you can do for it. It's not like you can go have a surgery or something and be cured of it. Alright, so I'm just kind of packing on that pink color here in the corner. I might actually add just seasonal bad headaches. That is a bummer. And I'm sure like Excedrin and stuff probably just takes the edge off too, huh? Okay, I'm gonna try to make sure. A lot of times I feel like I don't go high enough with my eyeshadow, so I'm gonna make sure tonight that I do that, because I sort of have. Hey Pamela, how are you? Thanks for popping in, appreciate it. So I don't know if I would consider myself to have like fully hooded eyes, but through the course of time and age, my eyes are becoming a little bit hooded. So I notice that when I usually do my eyeshadow, I put it in the crease, but you know, most of it disappears there. So I'm trying to get in the habit of bringing it up a little bit higher so that you can still see that pop of color when my eyes are open. You'll live. Oh, that's right. There is meds for that. But still, they probably really don't like take everything away, do they? I remember as a kid, my mom had to like be inside all the time in the summer. She couldn't even go outside. It was so awful. And as a kid, you don't really sympathize that much. You don't really care. You don't really understand it. But now as an adult, it's just, wow. You have hooded eyes. I know, I think mine are, I know I try to look in the mirror and see if they are or not. They're definitely on their way. If they're not considered hooded, I mean, they're partially hooded, I would say. So, I think what I want to do is, let's see, I'm not sure here. I think I'm going to put some of this sarcastic color over it. This is like a purpley pink, and this is like a, I don't know, like a redder pink. So I'm just going to put that in on there. Maybe kind of give it a little bit of depth. We're going for the sunset look on our eyes. Hey Jessica, what's going on? So I'm going to switch brushes here. I think I'm going to take more of a flatter brush. This is a domed brush. I'm going to dip that in some of my rose water. And I'm going to use the same colors that I've been using, but I want to be able to put some on the lid. I just really want it to be as bright as possible and really lay some color down there. Pow! We're talking pink. We are talking pink. So now I'm going to do it on the inside with like a yellow gold color. That way it's kind of like, it's a picture I saw that kind of, they called it a sunset eye look. So it goes from like yellow gold to pink. Oops. Your youngest child. It cut the rest of your sentence off. That's kind of weird. I think I'm gonna try to unpin my comment here. It doesn't want to do it. Oh well. I'll worry about it next time. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to use this yellow gold from the same palette and get another brush here. Dip it in the rose water because we really want to make this color as bright and shimmery as possible. So if it's your son's birthday, happy birthday. I can't read the very end of the sentence. I don't know why, but it cut it off. So happy birthday if that's the occasion. And I don't know how to unpin that, my comment. I don't know if I like that or not. It would be nice if Facebook made the comments section a little bit bigger. So, can you see I'm trying to do kind of like a real pink gold sunset look? And that rose water really makes the pigment intensify. It also makes it stay all day too. So I finally broke down last night and what's the word? Reconnected my Netflix account. I haven't had my Netflix account in probably 6 months. I feel like I never watched it, so I just let it expire. But now I'm seeing there's some shows on there I really want to watch, so I'm really thinking about getting rid of my TV. But that's going to be something that's super difficult to do. You think you don't need TV until you think about turning it off, and then you kind of, for me, it almost feels like an addiction in a way. Like, I used to smoke years ago, so I get that, like, if I think about not having TV, like, you just feel like you're gonna disconnect yourself from the world. Like, oh my God, what if something happens? I won't be able to turn on the TV and check the news. But if I get one of those streaming ones, like the Sling, it's not like I won't be connected to the world. But still, I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. I don't know what it is about the TV. Oh, thanks, Jessica, about the hair. Appreciate that. I just got my roots touched up on Saturday. And I know I say that word weird. Roots? How do you say it? Roots or roots? Root? I don't know. However I say it, I usually get made fun of for. But that's how I learned to pronounce it. Alright, let's find our... Sorry, my brushes are behind the camera here. Let's find my blending brush, which is my favorite brush. I'm just going to blend that gold into the pink. And I think I might add one more color to this. I don't know. Maybe not. Oh, thanks for the hearts. That is truly appreciated. And if you can, if you're able, if you love my video, please share it. I would really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. So yeah, I'm just blending that. See that little thing on my eye right there? That's actually, like, just this week I started getting this weird bump on my eyelid. But it is starting to go away. It was bigger the other day. So it's like the eyeshadow is sticking to that bump. I don't know if that's from using retinol or hyaluronic acid. I mean, I try not to get it on my eyes, but still. That's really the only thing that's changed in the last 2 weeks is I've been using retinol, hyaluronic acid, and I just started using niacinamide. Thanks for sharing my video. Appreciate it. So I don't know. I'm hoping that's a reaction or something from whatever. So, should I add another color to the eyeshadow, or should we just kind of leave it kind of simple? What do you guys think? Should I add like a little touch of purple in the corner? Maybe a little bit more dimension? Yeah, this is weird. It's like, it was worse the other day because it looked like it looked like I was having a puffy spot in my eyelid kind of come forward. You can kind of see my crease is not a straight line, but it is getting better. Oh, hi, Paige. I am. I'm feeling a lot better. A lot better. I forced myself to go walking this morning, and I didn't really want to. I was still feeling kind of tired. But, I don't know. It made a big difference, because I'm just going to move my thing here a little bit. It made a big difference. It made me feel so much better. April, you haven't gone live yet? Just do it, girl. Just do it. Just 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and hit the button. Just do it. If I can do it, you can do it. I am like the most anxiety riddled person that I know. So, a little purple in the corner. Extravagant in the outer corner. Where is what color's extravagant? Don't make me look through all these palettes. Extravagant. Or is that the splurge shadow? It is. So extravagant in the corner, like more gold out here? Yeah, I would love to watch you, April. Thanks for the hearts. I don't know about gold in the corner. I'm thinking a darker color. I'm thinking the purple. Just a smidge of it. Just a smidge. So I'm just going to use this purple here from palette 5. I'm just going to tap it ever so lightly. We want to keep that like, I'm trying to go for a sunset eyeshadow look. Like one of those cool sunsets that you see as the sun is setting. Yeah, I think I like that better. It's just giving it a little bit of dimension. But I don't want to take away from the pink, so just adding just a little bit. Feels pretty. All right. Oh, let's add the pink down. I want to add the pink down under my eye. So I need a really firm brush to do that. Let's see here. That guy's not going to work. I'm just going to use one of these sponge brushes. I think that will lay down a lot of product on my eye. So let's dip this here in the pink. Maybe I should use rose water, huh? We'll see what it looks like without. Oh yeah. That is so pretty. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's nice and bright in my mirror. Get my hair out of the way here. All right, Rosewater, where are you? Come on, Rosewater. All right, we got rose water on the brush. Contact almost wanted to pop out there. That seems to always happen to me. Contact always wants to just out of my eye. Alright, so now I'm going to line my eye, and I'm going to do that using this NYX felt tip liner. So this might take me a minute. I've been really practicing my wings lately. Getting there. We're getting there. Yeah, so today I had a really good walk. Like sometimes when I go walking, I feel so drained when I get back, but I feel like I did the right thing this week by just resting and making sure that I got lots and lots of sleep. Okay, that's not the best wing ever. But it's alright, I guess. Right. Did pretty good on that one. Even with my contact wanting to jump out. Oh, thanks for sharing my video. Thank you. Appreciate it. So, anyone got any fun plans for tonight? Or tomorrow? I wonder if the weather's going to be nice tomorrow. It better be, because I'm getting off of my butt and I'm going for another walk tomorrow. Thanks, April. It's time to finish the New Year's resolution that I made for myself at the beginning of the year, which I've been working on, but the last 2 weeks I haven't worked out at all. I've been feeling really bad. I just got a little speck of eyeliner where it's not supposed to go. So I've been dealing with chronic fatigue, adrenal fatigue, some other stuff too with it for years. I've kind of known that I've had adrenal fatigue for a long time, but I never was diagnosed with it until August of last year. So I kind of always played this game with myself that, you know, well, I've never really been diagnosed with it, so can't say for sure that I have it. Maybe I'm just making it up. Maybe it's all in my head. So I did get a diagnosis for that in August. And I don't know what it is about getting a diagnosis for something, but you finally feel like, oh, and that's not like the whole piece that's given me chronic fatigue. I've had some other issues along the way, but when you finally get a diagnosis from a doctor that backs up what you've thought for years, it's like, oh, now I can finally start working on a solution. I mean, I could have did that a long time ago, but you know, when you're just not totally sure, you just don't want to go down that road and spend all the money on stuff you think is going to help whatever condition it is you think you have. So now that I know that I have that, when I start feeling really stressed out and my sleep starts to get really messed up, I know immediately that I need to take a break and get rid of whatever stress that I can and just make sleep my top priority. Because I believe that there's nothing better that you can do for your body than sleep. If you're only getting 5 hours of sleep a night or 6 hours of sleep a night, you're actually cutting your life short by doing that. Because the thing that ages us are our telomeres, which are the ends of our DNA, and those repair at night when we sleep. So if you're not sleeping, your body isn't able to repair that DNA. So we're aging ourselves more by cutting ourselves short an hour or two of sleep a night. So it's hard in this day and age to do it, but I know for myself, when I start feeling sick, I know I have to make it a priority. Whoa, I missed some comments. Alright, let's see here. Does HGTV count? I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, Netflix. That's what I was talking about. Yes, fatigue and depression is awful. April, you must have that as well, huh? My face is getting a little bit shiny here. I wonder if I turn this light off here. If that helps. Okay. Alright, so we have our eyes lined. I got some wings going on. So I'm going to put on some mascara, our 3D Fiber mascara, after I take a sip of water. Oh yeah. It is the worst. It can really knock you down, can it? So, This is our 3D Fiber Mascara. This is the thing that put Younique on the map. So I'm going to show it to you. You got your mascara transplanting gel. Hey. I just lost my phone over here. Hold on a second. Hold on. Alright. Let me back out so the color gets better. Anyways, 3D Fiber Mascara. So you get 2 tubes. You get one tube that has a transplanting gel, which is just a fancy word for mascara. And then they also give you these fibers. They're little fluffy, dry fibers that attach themselves to the ends of your eyelashes that have the transplanting gel on it. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to coat our lashes with the mascara. And lately I've been doing a mascara, then going back and doing fiber. But I'm noticing that it's better to just do gel fiber right away, because you want to get it while it's still wet. So I'm just coating my lashes as well as I can. My lashes look really short today. I wonder if I went to bed with makeup on or something. I don't think I've done that though. I've been really good about taking my makeup off at night. You guys ever go to bed with makeup on? Love the 3D mascara. Totally. April, you said it. One day up, one day down. That's such a perfect way to describe it, right? Or even like 1 week up, 1 week down. There's times where I'm like, oh, I must be cured. I'm feeling awesome. I have so much energy. And then a week later, bam, I get knocked on my feet. Just total fatigue. So I'm going to take these fibers and I'm just going to start halfway up the lash. And they are just going to attach themselves to that transplanting gel. I don't know what's going on with this eye. It's like my lashes are super, super short. They were growing quite long before. I wonder if I did something to them. Alright, so I am going to let that side dry. And we're going to move over to the other eye. Let's try to get this hair out of the way. Hey Pam, how's it going? How are you doing tonight? On this wonderful Saturday? Saturday that we have lots of energy on. Hi Sue. Yep, we're live. We are live. Okay, so we got a transplanting gel on the left side. I can't see you, but I can read your comment. Is that what you meant? Can you hear me? I hope so. What? You cracked up what? Did you get it all over the place? Oh man. That's just like sneezing, isn't it? Okay, I have this like total phobia that I'm gonna put the wrong wand in the wrong container. Boy, they should color code these or something. I think it's so easy to get it mixed up. Alright, so I got my transplanting gel and my fibers on. So now I'm going to go back over them. Unfortunately. Oh, Sue, turn the volume up. I'm going to go back over my lashes. And we're just going to seal those fibers in. And ignore my wings. I don't really like my wings tonight. But I'm practicing. Learning how to do a wing sure is an acquired talent, isn't it? Oh, I'm not making any faces, Sue. It must be your camera. Oh, your mouth is wide open. I know, I see these girls that are really good at it. We can do it without making any faces. So let's see if I can do that. I know. Like, they should... One of them's shorter than the other one, and that does help. But it would be nice if, like, one of them was just maybe colored white or something. For us people that act before we think. Okay, let's call it corporate. I'm sure somebody's already called corporate. I wonder how many people have done that. I'm sure I will eventually. It's just a matter of time before I make that mistake. Now, Sue, that is a great idea. I might actually do that. I think I have some white tape in the closet. Sue, you're a genius. I bet you're told that every day though, right? Okay, I'm not liking my lashes on the right side. It's like my lashes all... It's almost like they got all cut off or something. I don't know. I don't know what I did. Your cats tell you that every day. Isn't that nice? Our animals always think we're so smart and so wonderful. They're always so happy to see us every day when we come home. No judging, no nothing. They don't care what we look like. I don't know how they do it. Oh, this contact wants to jump out. You guys, for those of you who weren't on earlier, I got my little silicone sponge in the mail finally. It took over a month to be delivered, but I finally got it. It's really skinny and firm, and it feels like skin kind of. So I'm going to use that for the foundation. Thanks, Sue. And I got that for $1. No extra money for shipping either. On that app called Wish. WISH. Came all the way from China, but it was only $1. Sorry, I keep blinking because this contact wants to just jump out of my eye. Looks like an implant. It kind of feels like an implant. Ashley, yes, new background. Ta-da! It's still my wall, my wall that I use, but I wanted to try a colored background, and I really like it. I figured I would go with something dark that would contrast with my hair. And I got it on Amazon for like 20 bucks, I think. Alright. So we got our mascara on. Oh, thanks, Ashley. I like it too. I know when I first put it on and like did a little camera shot with it, I wasn't sure if I liked it. Like I wasn't sure if it was too shiny, but I am really loving it. I think it adds some depth to my video. I'd like to get another couple of colors though. Wendy, heard they scam. Oh, I thought it was an eyeglass. Oh, you've heard a lot of bad things about that Wish. Yeah, you know, I got this silicone thing off of it, and then I got a beauty blender for $1. But I actually deleted it off my phone. I don't think there's anything else that I want to buy on there, especially something that comes from China. I mean, you can't beat $1 for stuff, which I would buy again, but anything more than that, I would be a little bit hesitant to spend money on, especially when you gotta wait 4 weeks to get the product. But I'm not out much money with $1, so I don't have foundation on. I have primer on, that's it. But without any further ado, let's test it out, shall we? Yeah, I don't have foundation on. Skin actually looks pretty good today. So, I'm not even sure how to do this. I'm just going to put like a little dot of it on the sponge. I was going to use my brush, but alright, let's try this out. Oh, thanks, Jessica. Yeah. Oh, look at all. There we go. I was gonna say, no wonder it looks good because it's completely shiny from the light. But thank you, I appreciate that. I usually have kind of reddish skin. I guess you would call that ruddy. So I can't really tell if the silicone sponge is doing a good job or not. There we go. The color just got better. I think I need to just sit back a little bit. Yeah, I don't know if I like this. Can you see that my nose, it like took some of the product off? Although if I just kind of take it and just use pressure instead of bouncing it, it seems to work better. I'll have to experiment with it. I do like the way it feels though. This iPad, it seems like it's constantly trying to focus. So your face looks good 1 second and then it gets super like white in the middle. Stop doing that. Alright, so let's add another drop to the, what can we call this? It feels like skin. The one good thing about the silicone sponge is that it's not going to absorb any product back into it. But I don't think you can use it the way you use a beauty blender. Feels like I'm pressing my palm into my skin. It's kind of cool. Kind of like it. See, there goes the iPad again. It's like trying to auto adjust. Knock it off. Let's see if I can get some better color here. Let me go over here. Over here. Whoa, that's way bright. Let's go over here. Okay. Holly was having this. Yeah, I was actually watching her that night, and I saw she was having the same stuff too. Mine's not. See, right there is a good. I don't know. I wonder if there's a way to auto unadjust or something. Okay. I actually kind of like the silicone sponge. It seems to be really good at really pressing the product into your skin. That is one good thing about it. I don't know if you can see that, but it looks really good. I am pretty impressed with it. I mean, it doesn't even look like I have foundation on at all. Except right there on my nose. That one little spot. I really like it. I think it did a really good job. Alright, so I'm going to give this guy a thumbs up. $1. You just have to wait an eternity to get it. Oh yes, Joy, can't wait to get your order too. Yay! Alright, so let's, what do we want to do next? What do we want to do next? Let's do a little contour, a little blush, and just a little bit of highlighting, just a little bit. Alright, so I'm going to use our Sculpting Trio. And I'm going to use our contour brush to do that. Alright, Sue, thanks for sharing the video. Have fun painting and scraping. So I'm just going to use the contour cream here. And if you don't know where to contour, you can always do the fish lips. Now some people will do the rule of 3, the rule of E, look like this. Wait. Do as I say, not as I do. Okay. But I don't really put contour on my forehead. I kind of have a small forehead, I think. Maybe I don't know. But I feel like I have a small forehead. So I don't really feel the need to contour it. I will contour under my jaw. And here. Just to kind of give that a more defined look. And to hide that little gobbler thing. And then I'm going to take this Illuminizer powder in the middle. I'm going to use the paddle side of the brush. And I'm just going to pick up some product with that. And put it right there under my eye in kind of a triangular pattern. Because I just want to brighten up under the eyes. And I think we'll do a couple other spots too with that. So it just adds a little bit, it's a little bit lighter, just brightens that part of your face, which is going to bring it forward just a little bit. Put some down the middle of the nose here. Trying to get the iPad to focus. Focus, iPad, focus. Okay. Let's add some blush on top of that. I love, love, love this blush. It is high intensity pigment. Even though this is a really soft, muted color, you don't hardly even need to barely touch it to get my blush brush here. So you just need to touch it one time and it will give you lots of color. Get the hair out of the way. And I'm just going to use the same brush and just blend out that contour a little bit. And then for the lips, I'm going to use our Splash liquid lipstick. This is semi I want to say like semi-permanent. It's not like a lip stain like this is, but once it dries, it has a very light transfer to it. So you can basically wear it all day. It will stay on all day, but it will eventually wear off. So with the Splash liquid lipsticks, less is more. Less is more. So I try to get as much off the wand as I can. And it gives you a really nice matte look to your lips. This is probably my favorite lip product from Younique. I don't know though, I like them all. But I like how it gives you a nice matte finish. Yeah, they do look good. I like the colors together. I think I'm just gonna add a little bit more blush. Just a little bit. Yeah, I've never done like all pinks before. So the lipstick is like kind of wet right now. Not like a wet, but just more of like a mineral powder kind of a wet. But it will dry in just a minute or so. And once it dries, it will stay for quite a while. You can eat with it. You could kiss somebody with it. But if you really like try to smudge it off, it will come off. So that's what I like about it. That it's not super permanent like lip stain, but it will stay for most of the day. So that's it. That's I did like a nice sunset sky look when the sun is setting. That's the look I was going for tonight. And I think it turned out really good. So that's it for me. I hope you guys have a wonderful Saturday. If there's something here that you really, really love and you want to get your hands on it, you can always go to my website. It's inpursuitofglam.com. And if you have any questions, you can message me. Or if you want to get color matched, if you're not sure what shade foundation you should get, you can always send me a no makeup selfie in good lighting, and I will help you pick out the perfect shade for your skin tone. So you guys have a wonderful night. I plan on being back here tomorrow. Have a wonderful weekend too. Bye.